commander. Physical damage, be damned. Let's see, Winter Wyvern 5, Juggernaut 5, Faith 3. Awkward. SC's kind of struggling in his CS. Dying twice will do that for you. Right on the bottom of all the cores. Really scared about closing in as well. With Winter Wyvern and Venge, there's not many heroes that can help him out here. Again, there's no Monkey King equivalent on the Newbee side, no Ogre, no Treant. Murky was banned, Earth Spirit was banned. He's gonna get some help from Kaka, I suppose, but Monkey King in the area probably can't make a play here towards SC. Cold Embrace, that immunity versus Monkey King is pretty backbreaking. They're gonna find a Terrorblade. He is with a fresh Metamorphosis though, and Kaka's just gonna go to work. Will embrace himself, and they'll assassinate the Terrorblade. Kablamo, level 8, no Sunder. It's a standard build for the Terrorblade, but did not expect to be converged upon that quickly. Again, this is giving a lot of advantage towards Yao, and I don't mind that at all. Coming out from LGD, but, I mean, yeah, you can farm here, but what's wrong with farming here? Anyone know? I mean, I'm down with farming here. U9's dead, by the way. No Winter Wyvern to bail him out with that Cold Embrace. Terrorblade kind of asking for trouble by going that deep into the enemy jungle to farm when he has creeps on his own side of the map. I mean, why not, man? Why not just get your own creeps? Jump on towards top lane. Expenditure of a coil is going to get Legion Commander a dual victory. My bad for missing that, guys. U9's going to return with an Omni Slash at the ready. And a Magnus behind him. For maybe some portion of time. This is leaving bottom lane unattended. Is, quote-unquote support. But at the same time, he is a Venomancer who's level 6, pushing 7. Not with the most mana regen in the world, but, I mean, he can actually get to Broodmother levels of cancer on this bottom lane. You gotta start chemo immediately. Once he gets that level 7 Plague Wards, like, someone always has to be on this bottom lane. It's gonna constantly push the wave, so whoever is here is gonna get a lot of experience. That's why we see the Vengeful Spirit rotating in. Wants that experience the most out of Newbee. But the Vengeful Spirit can't really hold a tower. So, yeah, Faith is gonna get a lot of experience, but Yao's gonna get a lot of gold. And keep one hero tied up. That's one support, one stun. That's not elsewhere. Venge level 5. Just level 3 like a minute ago. Quite nice. Now TP coming in. Oh, bottom lane SC. Jumped on and killed. Double damage Terrorblade. That's the nightmare fuel right there. Plus 194. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's so disgusting. That's where Winter Wyvern's supposed to come in, but little too little. Little too late. Yeah, still be farming. Puck got a 10-minute Midas. Not bad at all. Going for 2 nulls into Midas. And this 2 nulls is going to slow down Midas by quite a bit, but right now it's actually with quite a bit of value. Plus the threat of coil in another 30 seconds. More TPs coming in. Looks like they want to use this Omni Slash. And it looks like they want to use it on Yao. He has no Nova. He has no backup. Most likely they're not going to commit anything to saving Yao, but I would say they don't need the Omni Slash. They don't even need the spin. They got him. But Kaka's taking a lot of poison damage. Not really a huge deal here. He has Embrace. He has a Healing Ward. Never mind. Healing Ward dead. They will lose a tower while this is happening. Kind of an expensive exchange. LGD, this Terrorblade, I mean, if you're planning on jungling this much, the Iron Talent is definitely worth it. Kind of weird to see, though. Terrorblade can do it. We haven't seen this kind of lane switcheroo very consistently from the Chinese scene. Like, sometimes they'll do it if there's someone like a Venomancer or someone who could really take control of the lane. Most of the time it is going to be a Venomancer. But not recently. They're going to jump in towards Kaka. Curse up onto the Venomancer is going to slow him down, as well as Ult 11, but Kaka's still just straight dead. And SC, he arrives, but it's a little bit too late to do much of anything here. Has an assassinate, will almost kill off Yao. Not quite. Faith, what you doing there? Messing with the creep wave. Another kill for LGD. Slowly but surely pulling ahead. Terrorblade on top of the net worth chart. I mean, that's not too weird, but maybe it's a little bit weirder if I say the jungler is on top of the net worth chart. That's a little bit crazier. Not too insane, obviously. We see Enigmas pretty frequently there. Towards top, though, Coil onto SC. You silence up the Winter Wyvern as well, but no follow-up. So the Coil will be kind of just thrown away. They do have an angle on Faith. Jump in. Where's the stick? There it is. In reflection. And my god, Terrorblade's damage is real. He has a Dragon Lance and Power Treads. And a Yasha halfway done. So yeah, AIM is going to kick your ass. U9's going to run to old 11. I'm expecting the Omni Slash, but I don't think an Omni Slash can kill a Legion. I don't even think a level 2 Omni Slash can kill a Legion. This scaling from Newbee is going to require Magnus to land some sick RPs. He's going to give U9 that extra juice. Is what they did earlier to get their win. But Juggernaut really doesn't have that same Magnus synergy as a Sven. It's a little bit of a not as bursty engagement, not as all in into the RP. And at this point, Newbee kind of want to be all in. They want to be able to put all their hopes and dreams on one RP and then just crit him down. I mean, the Juggernaut can definitely do that, but requires some farm, requires some luck. Doesn't need to just press a God Strength button. Faith will wave to see the Monkey King. He'll jump down, though. And, you know, Ice Frog thinks this is balanced. Monkey King's long gone. Faith is way too far in. Magic Missile. Blink out before it can be cast. There are a lot of heroes here for Newbee. You know that old 11's in the area. More heroes may be coming in for LGD. And Newbee are looking to ambush them on the incoming. U9 has an Omni Slash with your name on it, Yao. There's a creep wave coming in soon. Not soon enough. And it will be a very easy Venomancer kill. Venomancer has a good amount of net worth, so it's technically just a support, but U9 is going to get quite a bit from it. Now dueled up, though. The punish is real. The dual win is there. 20 damage now total for the Legion Commander, while top lane is being pushed by the Terrorblade. Monkey King jumps in towards SC. Boundless Strike was already used. Old 11 doesn't really want to walk through all that metal. But, oh, Skewer. Get wrecked, Monkey King. You can only pull that shit for so long before the enemy team starts deforesting. Again, in the meantime, though, well, things are dying on bottom lane, actually. Got Faith in the Coil after the Winter Wyvern. Top lane at the same time, AIM is demolishing structures. Tier 2 for free, split push by the Terrorblade. LGD are working with just a skeleton crew on the bottom lane and skeleton crew top, but winning on both sides. Newbee are just a little bit discombobulated right now. Old 11 and Yao, they have a lot of kill power together. Hand of Midas now on the Venomancer. Now, I was saying before, like, I'm not a huge fan of this Hand of Midas craze, but on Venomancer, on a support Venomancer, I'm all for it, man. You need that gold from a support standpoint. I don't think you can expect to keep getting lanes of experience and gold. So, getting towards Blink. Veil is pretty good for the team. For the puck, at least. Some high potential there from a Venomancer with a Hand of Midas. Especially since it's still only 16 minutes in. It's a pretty fast timing for a support. 10k net worth for Terrorblade. He does not have an Empower behind him. He just has his own 2 blades, and he is leading the Juggernaut easily. Clean 3k lead there. This is going to turn that advantage into a Manta style very, very soon as he gets to the shop. Old 11 in the meantime, smoked up, looking for someone to show themselves, and hey look, it's a free kill. That's not a support, that's not a Winter Wyvern, that's a free kill, that's all it is. 34 for the Legion. Newbee looking to try to do something similar. Now they may end up killing this Venomancer, that's fine. But, I mean, that trade is still really good for LGD. Despite the fact that Venomancer is worth more, the damage on Legion Commander is probably worth the difference in gold. And I don't think they're even going to get Yao. They didn't scan. Do they have a scan? Oh, they don't have a scan. Well, maybe that's why they didn't scan. Yao's still deploying Plague Wards. So they know that he is still there. They don't have a great way of seeing into the trees, though. Wave is pretty good, but you need to get pretty close. And if you get too close to Wave, you may just get jumped on by one too many heroes. Oh, KP. What up, Magnus? What up? Are you ready to duel? Oh, he's gonna skewer away, but the duel's still gonna land. Did the Nova miss? I'm not sure if the Nova missed, but he's dead. A kill's a kill. 48 for the Legion. And Magnus, I guess, forgetting that there's a Monkey King on the field. Like, usually that deep in the trees you're fine, but not against Monkey King. That's not the case. Shadow Blade for the Juggernaut. It's a little bit desperate. And the damage he'll be able to put out is quite substantial. If SC, with this Maelstrom, is able to stay away from enemies, then he'll be able to do some serious DPS as well, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to hold a candle to what AIM's putting out here. I have Scotty next. He went for a Blink Dagger. He is supremely confident. And Blink Dagger on Terrorblade is not exactly a thing. Replace the Iron Talon with it. Blinking in just to the side of a fight allows you that luxury of positioning, which means that most likely you're not going to get hit by a curse and end up getting killed by your allies, or killing your allies as a Terrorblade. That's probably more likely. You'll just stay out on the edges until the big spell is used, the Winter Wyvern ult and the Magnus ult. Then after that, he'll jump to the side and go in. Speaking of going in, jump in from the puck into the back lines. Wukong's man goes down, duel onto the sniper, and he does not have a front line. He is down. Kaka is going to float away, gets a curse onto one. That's the Venomancer down, but the Venomancer doesn't really have much to contribute here. KP's gonna land an RP in the back line, and it will be the puck to survive, though. He's playing some Rat Dota. U9's gonna teleport out of there, maybe cannot interrupt any of these TPs, but there's a problem top lane. Raxes are taken. The cleave is actually going to cleave through all of those illusions very quickly. The Sunder onto Faith. AIM should get a kill here, and he will, though he will give up his life. That's Raxes. That's 20-minute Raxes. And I'm not sure if that was the plan from LGD all along. It probably was, but Newbee definitely did not see that one coming. And that fight was relatively even. It is a 4-for-3 trade. That is a dual win, I think. Yeah, 62. A dual win for the Legion Commander, killing off the sniper, but the Rax lead is easily thousands of gold in their favor. Not to mention the map control, which I don't even think can be quantified. That is an absolute huge trade. Maybe this Blink Dagger is just for split push. Like we see Blink Dagger on Nature's Prophet sometimes. Maybe he's just planning on doing that. It is a little bit awkward. Like, you have a Venomancer, usually that is going to kind of be his role, just slow push the other lanes. But Venomancer, as long as he's able to land a Poison Nova, that will force Newbee to kind of overcommit into that fight. A Poison Nova really doesn't matter if you're a support or a core. It's level 2. It's going to kick your ass. Especially since you have, well, seems like no pipes. A Glimmer Cape is actually decent. I think he caught a glimpse of the monkey. Definitely did. No missile, no swap. U9's gonna run straight in with a Silver Edge. Old 11 assassinated, but he will blink to dodge the skewer. Still doesn't Oh, no Omni Slash actually for another 3 seconds. Bounding Strike will slow the Jug down, and Old 11 will get back to safety and heal up. He's ready to reinitiate here. Bottom lane in the meantime, pushed by Puck. They're going to go into this fight without a Puck. That's a really bad idea. Terrorblade just looking for that Eye of Scotty. He has... Whoa, what is this? This is 2 points in Dagon and an Ultimate Orb. I really like these kind of... I mean, Puck is just going to invest in just kind of wasting time. Even trades so that the Terrorblade can get away with anything he wants. Oh, RP on the 2! It's absolutely perfect. A clean double kill for U9. Old 11 gets caught by that on the side as well. We're going to try to go for Roche on top of it. There is an Omni Slash. No RP, yeah, but there's a Winter's Curse and an Omni Slash. That is enough to win a fight. Blink in, Coil, onto 2. Lots of damage on the Kaka. Boundless Strike is there. Just needs one more Tapperino. He's going to slip away. They do Dust Up, and now Aim's going to jump in Reflection onto everyone, but gets immediately cursed up. No, that curse actually didn't quite do it. They're going to kill off the Magnus afterwards. Aim cannot be stopped. He's going to take a full Omni Slash. Does he have a Sunder? No, he already used it. U9 will get bowled over by the Orb, and then it'll be the Puck to fall last. Maybe he's going to stand on a pile of corpses, but the Puck is going to be the sole survivor in that slaughter of a fight. I don't know what happened, but it was sure as hell a bloodbath. I thought the curse went off. I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe it just killed an maybe it went off on an illusion. He killed it immediately. I don't know. Definitely cluster F in that engagement. Regardless, big winner there. Terrorblade lived for a long time as well, so he got a lot of cash off of that fight. And Newbee just unable to keep their positioning consistent. I mean, that's the whole point of Sniper. You gotta just stay in the back. If you're not in the back, you're probably failing. And he has been just picked off so many times. Now we're down by an illusion. A random Puck illusion. How often do you get to see that? Keep in mind that fight started with a 2-man kill on Legion and Venomancer. 2 of the more deadly LGD heroes. They'll go right into the Roche pit. In the meantime, they see Faith in U9, trying to deal with Plague Wards and illusions and regular sentries, oh my. But Aim has a double life. Now, I really like this Blink Dagger on Terrorblade, actually, for split pushing purposes, for pressure onto the sniper purposes. Like, he has a lot of range, in theory. Up against a Blink Dagger on Terrorblade, Puck, and the Legion. Keeping that distance is real tough. Monkey King pretty much has a Blink Dagger as well. Monkey King things. Actually looks pretty real there. If I wasn't following the Monkey King and I just took a look at this, I wouldn't think anything of it. Until the tree started to move. That would be a little bit weird. They have their eyes set on bottom. Newbee are going to go for a little bit of a push here. Fortification is there. They won't use it. Could have bought a couple more seconds. KP, he is going to have a chance to kill off Monkey King, skewer to destroy the trees, and drag him to danger. Mid lane in the meantime, Aim is going to get cursed up. TPs are coming in. There's no help for this Terrorblade. He's in a lot of trouble. He'll get broken. He'll lose his Aegis. But he has a Blink Dagger. I don't think he can blink out through the shrapnel. No. He's super dead. Omni Slash Assassinate. Yeah, rip Terrorblade. Split push Terrorblade only works if you have space creators elsewhere. And oh, Puck, looking for the jump in, will almost get an RP out of KP. Cancels it once. A lot of damage to the Winter Wyvern. The healing ward, though, keeping him alive. Terrorblade down is going to be a tough fight, but Monkey King's ultimate, the jump in dual surprise from Old 11, certainly work. Maybe not on U9. They're going to try it on U9 immediately. The Cold Embrace is there. The Poison Nova goes off onto KP as well as the Juggernaut, but there's no damage going into him further. They'll lose ult 11. They really need a Terrorblade for this fight. And maybe off to the side. Has a Dagon still, but no one's snipeable right now. And SC will deny his buddy. And Newbee, they don't really have to work too hard for that win, honestly. That was LGD walking into a suicidal position. Like, as powerful as Legion Commander is, Embrace, man. That's like 50% of the reason why Newbee chose this hero is to cast that Embrace. So, Winter Wyvern finally does the job she was hired to do. And honestly, like, they lost the tower before they even started that fight. What is there even to fight about? They just really wanted to get a surprise kill. But it didn't quite work. Now that aim is back up, they have a pretty good shot at taking those fights. You just need that sustained damage from the Terrorblade. Legion Commander can kill one guy, but killing multiples as Legion is tough. It's hard to stick to your targets. Assassinate. Coming in. Shrapnel. Just spot out against any monkeys once again. Oh, this time with the coil to cover, though. Can they kill off the... Well, they kill off the sniper, actually. The puck does. Ult 11's going to take a lot of damage here. Where is the Terrorblade? He's coming in from the side. Can't blink. Doesn't really want to go into U9 either, so aim's going to be driven away. Helps from Monkey King might come in. Omni Slash is there. Going into a lot of illusions, though. Sunder from the Terrorblade is available. He'll do it onto U9. Gets hit with the Winter's Curse, which will slow him down a little bit. U9, though, still not too healthy. A couple more right clicks are all they need. He will go into the Embrace. But I'm not sure if that's going to get him out of here, because there's still a Terrorblade illusion. There's still a Gallon to Kaka. And he's in a lot of trouble as well. Where are you going? Definitely mid movement speed there. Aim survives off of that Sunder. Gets 3 kills. The Legion doesn't exactly gain a hell of a lot there, but you know what? Someone has to start the fights. Throwing the Legion in so that the Puck can kill off the Sniper. Let's just say that was the initiation. Puck jumped in, killed off the Sniper. Level 3, Dagon. The Sniper is able to put out a lot of damage. If you get away from the Puck, that is. Spell Amp is already up on the level 23. Oh my god. Puck, he's level 23. Holy crap, that's insane. And because his top lane was taken, Shrine now gone. Newbee are, they took a good fight because of LGD's kind of foolishness over in mid. With the addition of the Terrorblade, things get a lot different. Turns out having a 17k hero in the fight is usually pretty good. Venomancer, though, level 17. He's actually not gonna go for this Poison Nova based build. I mean, it's soft countered by a Juggernaut Healing Ward and the Winter Wyvern Embrace. Okay, there we go. Did he just buy a whole bunch of stuff? No, he didn't. So now he's gonna get the Blink Dagger. Now, I was gonna make a huge point about that, but he had something else in his quick buys, so don't have to make it right now. Blink Dagger into Ags, Veil. It's all good, man. Silver Edge on U9 is going to find an Omni Slash, a Legion Commander. It's being split by 2 heroes. U9 will get the kill, and we'll back off. Kaka just in the area, just in case. All this damage in Legion Commander, still having a kind of rough time in these engagements. Always getting picked off first thing. Feels bad, man. I mean, you have 76 damage 31 minutes in. You still have a lot more than most Legion Commanders at that time. Oh. Yeah, so even if Legion Commander doesn't get any more items in this game, she has the gold she already has, the damage she has. It's gonna carry her through a lot more in this game. Don't mind this tree, just getting a courier delivery. Yao turned to Hanamitis early on into a Solar Crest so far. Blink Dagger very soon as well. Newbee still getting some pretty sick farm on U9. A couple of kills here and there. Basher is up, going for evasion next. U9 is going to be very powerful. Level 23 on him is pretty darn high. This sniper is the concern, though. Concern for Newbee. Like, he is working with a good amount of farm as well. Not Juggernaut levels, not Puck levels, but he can accelerate with this Mjolnir build-up. He has damage up the wazoo. He just can't survive in these engagements. U9 is going to find O11 once again. Immediately the silence is there. Duel this time onto the Juggernaut. He's going to get hit with the Embrace once again, though. They can't insta-give him. They will, however, go for Kaka. That means there's no Winter's Curse for this engagement. The Omnislash is going to go off towards O11. It'll bounce towards the Creep Wave. Get O11 a little bit more space to disengage off to the side. There's an RP onto 2, but there's no damage going into it. SC actually is going to do some damage now. Aim is with Sunder right now. He needs to cast it onto this Juggernaut. Will do a lot of damage, but can't quite kill him. 13 HP on U9. All calculated. SC will drop very low as well, will die to the Poison Sting of all things, but ultimately it's 2 heroes alive on each side, as the sniper was able to get to the back-ish of that fight. Cannot believe U9 survived all that. That's the Winter Wyvern's job right there. It's also the Terrorblade running into a lot of slows. Trying to wade through shrapnel is not fun. Magnus RP also doing an incredible job there from KP. As long as you land that RP on the Terrorblade, you should be pretty happy. And he did. And all these mobility items, you better expect it to land. Ultimately, a fairly even fight there, but Newbee should still be very happy with how that went. Especially considering the start. Smoke running into smoke. LGD getting the dual initiation, but dual is pretty easily hard countered by Winter Wyvern. It's very kind of like a Batrider Vengeful Spirit type of situation. If Legion Commander just duels Winter Wyvern, then Winter Wyvern is so many layers of screwed, but you just can't find him. Winter Wyvern's always in the back. And has the Blink Dagger, so can be even further back. Plate Mail is up on the Legion. She's really starting to bulk up. Physical resistance is a big deal for LGD versus a Jug and a Sniper with Empower. Now, armor already up on the Terrorblade. 36. It's an okay amount. Extra AC on top of that, and now a, well, essentially armor from the Freezing Aura. Slowing down the Sniper, slowing down the Jug. They still have incredible attack speed, but slightly slower. Probably not going to make much of a difference. But it is still survivability for the Puck, for the team. Similar auras aren't really here on the Newbee side. Like, Sniper's just greeting out right now. Vengeful has a Solar Crest. Quite nice when you're dealing with a Sniper and Jug on your own team. Gotta focus fire that one guy. Looks like both teams want to play the Roche waiting game. Both sides have a lot of power in the Roche pit, though. And looking at U Venomancer, Monkey King Ultimate, Puck. It's all dangerous. I mean, RP, Winter's Curse, the Wave and the Vengeful Spirit, and the Omnislash. So much to deal with. If any team is going to Roche, it's either going to be super sneaky, or a team is going to have to make a big mistake. Or both. I mean, I guess if you're sneaky enough, you can force a mistake, right? That counts. Terrorblade, pressure towards bottom. Racks are still being pushed up towards top. Keep that in mind. Melee was taken earlier. They're actually handling it pretty well, Newbee, but this element of surprise might catch him off guard. Terrorblade illusion. No big deal. Nothing out of the ordinary. That hand of Midas a little bit out of the ordinary. I don't know if they saw it. Sometimes you're just not watching. Oh, Kaka, if he gets dueled, that could be really bad. They're going to jump in, BKB on 11, but can't find a duel target. Unai's going to drop a lot of damage thanks to the Blade Mail, but 11 will get Omni Slash to death. Aim is in the back. He's going to kill off the sniper, and now he's going to look towards Faith, but the bashes, he can't sunder. That is so bad here for LGD. They do deploy Wukong's command. He's going to try to do what he can, but with only him and the Puck up against the Jug, I don't think there's any hope here. They got to turn tail and run, but U9 is pretty darn fast. Puck, thinking about blinking towards the north perhaps, is going to Shiva's guard. Still invis on this Jug. The Puck does see him with the gem. And is going to get, almost hit. Dragon Blast, Mind Game stage, U9 versus maybe. The gem on the floor, Courier grabs it. Another Dagon soon up. Juggernaut probably doesn't want to risk this. Maybe wants to play to his strength, which is elusivity, if that's a word. But ultimately, one hero alive on either side. Puck and the Jug. Once again, Puck just standing on a pile of his allies, but Terrorblade got dealt an unlucky bash there. Unable to sunder. A sunder on Juggernaut could have definitely swung things in favor of LGD. But this Terrorblade, this Legion, they're having a lot of issues in these fights. And Legion did absolutely nothing but tank an Omni Slash in that engagement. I mean, someone has to, but you would rather it be a Venomancer or Terrorblade Illusions. Not your Legion before she can do anything. You know, this is exactly the type of game you want for a tiebreaker match. One that is extremely even. 10k for LGD, really. That's more like in the XP. I feel like Newbee are definitely not as far behind as the metrics would indicate. U9's gonna go to town on Roche. LGD are right around the corner. Shiva's guard, blink in. Aegis steal, not gonna happen. U9 gets the double life. And now fighting outside the base for LGD. That is a bad idea. U9 is stacked out of his mind. He has a Moon Shard to pick up. His level 2 travels to pick up. Aegis obviously is being replaced by, replacing every Aquila, kind of weak. But farming. He was struggling to get his farm up. He was like 3k behind the Terrorblade, but Terrorblade has slowed down considerably. And farm on the Jug will eventually translate into farm on the Sniper. Either that or the LGD squad ignore the Jug, go for the Sniper, and then end up getting their asses kicked by a Juggernaut, which is fine for Newbee as well. They're happy with that situation if it arises. KP. Shadowblade. He doesn't see anyone. It is nighttime. Now knows where old 11 is. And now it's daytime. So the vision is definitely in favor of Newbee if they want to jump in. Puck is coming wide from the right, but U9 has his eyes on the prize. Rack's score is going to be equalized. Illusion's going to be dealt with off in the backside. Nova goes off. It will be the Winter Wyvern first to fall. Coil also on a KP. Most likely RP. Not going to be great. Lands on an Illusion. That is not good, but it's still Newbee. Going to get cleaned up. LGD with the ambush from the back. Have Terrorblade at full HP. Omni Slash onto 11 will not kill him. Will eventually get U9 killed off. I don't see him getting out of this. Needs a TP, but he has an Aegis. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger. He is pretty screwed. Winter Wyvern's going to buy out, but I don't really know for what point and purpose. Juggernaut's actually surviving for a very long time thanks to that evasion, but I don't think he's going to get out of here again. That's just not happening. He does have a buyback. Everyone does on Newbee. Everyone who was alive already did. But for LGD, they lose a Venomancer only. That initiation, that surprise angle on Newbee caught them completely unawares. Ended up taking out Winter Wyvern before she gets anything off. Same thing for the Mag. Threw his RP down the toilet. I mean, kind of desperation. Almost connected onto the proper Terrorblade, but connected onto an Illusion. Gotta stop that Illusion DPS. And now they're gonna go towards bottom. There is no Metamorphosis here. Also aim. Hit by the Vengeful Spirit Aura on the backswing, so it's doing a lot less damage for a little while at least. He's gonna be back soon, maybe. Looking to get out of there. Has the gotta go fast orb actually, but it's still in a little bit of trouble. Mid tower was taken. Everyone else on LGD will back off. That's not the gotta go fast orb. It looked really fast to me. That was weird. I've been up since 2. I think I'm allowed to be tripping balls right now. It's in my domain. But Puck's gonna be rolling the dough. As if the Puck even needs it. Dagon 5 travels 2 can be picked up. Another refresher orb in the stash. Like, Moonshard on Puck? It's actually not that bad. Like, 250 a pop is not huge for this point in the game, but from a Puck, it's not bad. Apply that physical right-click damage, baby. Puck is above the jug in farm. The Terrorblade really needs an MKB. Opted for a Hurricane Pike. Has not many item slots to fill right now. I don't really want to get rid of any of this. Maybe the Blink? And that Blink Dagger facilitated his position up here, which is otherwise like impossible to get as a Terrorblade without it. Maybe he'll just keep that Blink around. A true hit is needed. Maybe if you get Bloodthorn, he has Mage Style. Not even that great. Regardless of that team fight, we'll find themselves in a position where if they win another team fight, if they get... How many buybacks were spent there? That is fantasy points. That's not what I want to see. Let's see. The Dire have Venge and Mag still with buyback. Everyone else forced to burn it. If anyone, Sniper, Jug, die, that's it. That's going to be... Well, unless they take like a massive trade, but it is most likely going to be just a straight Vrax at least for LGD. Probably Megas, which probably means the game. They just have to buy time right now, Newbee. Send out illusions, clear the creep wave, be very safe in doing so. I'm not sure if this talent choice is correct. Puck just recently got level 25. It couldn't have been that far away. You don't have anything to spend your gold on. Except for like Moonshards. Again, Moonshards plural. I mean, the orb isn't really that good. Speed distance, but gold is just at a certain point useless. I don't know. Weird things to pop up in this game. It's like, oh, well, I already have all the gold I want. I don't need the gold talent. How often do you get to see that? Terrorblade would like a gold talent. Went for the stats, all damage. I mean, he's the damage dealer, of course he has to. 43 hundo with buyback, of course. How much extra? 1960 extra. Can't really get anything huge with that. Right, Moonshards and the Terrorblade travels. He still has a little bit of a ways to go, but he's almost topped out. Venomancer, the late game hero that can step up to the plate. He's going for an Ethereal Blade next, but he has a lot of slots still to fill. On the other end, Sniper, he's very far away from being 6 slotted. Is finally going to get some bulk though with this Reaver purchase. It's kind of expensive. He doesn't have buyback for another 3, but as soon as that 3 minutes is up, he does really want to have that buyback. He's just going to gun for this Satanic. I'm not really sure if he's going to get a lot of lifesteal value off of this, and like I'm not really sure how often he's actually right-clicking things without having a hero in his face killing him. But a Reaver is a Reaver, right? You get some health off of that at the very worst. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. The problem with this is that top lane is being pushed by Juggernaut, so I don't really know if they're going to find anyone here. They certainly have the element of surprise, but Terrorblade forced everyone to the bottom lane. Oh, that is awkward. Quick, hide in the trees! Yes, stay in the trees! Yeah, get in there! Old 11 blink! Did the building see him? That's purple pinging. I don't know who that is pinging. Is that brown? I think that's Magnus. They're gonna head up there. Kaka is gonna walk over some detection, and they will jump on the Winter Wyvern first thing. Coil and the Balance Strike, they'll get the kill immediately. That means this duel is free and clear. Can they kill off the Jug? They will, I think, yes. The RP does land in the Legion Commander. She will go down straight afterwards, but there's no Juggernaut for this fight, and that means the Terrorblade is gonna run around unchallenged. They'll zap down the Sniper. Those are the two big, heavy hitters from Newbee down, and that should be the game, as Faith is gonna be chased down by AIM, still almost at full HP. Will secure the Raxes first, but with no buyback on the Sniper nor the Jug, they do not have a chance here. LGD will claim the win, will take 5th place, 4th place. LGD will take 3rd place. That's what they're fighting over. In a very, very close game. That fight over in mid, that kind of